that.
Don't make the black kids angry.
Yeah.
The thing we hear most often around here is when we play a video like this, lots of people come in and wonder, where are the parents? I think they're always very disappointed when I have to break the bad news to them that more often than not, there are no parents, there are just accomplices. Think about that when you hear what this young man says, what he does, and ask yourself, how did he learn that at 12 years old?
Come here, what do you... Turn around. Turn around, I said.
What is I'm under arrest for?
Hey, you want to help me, or...?
Yes. What is I'm under arrest for?
Hey.
Just relax, dude.
Hold on, bud.
What is I'm under arrest for?
Just relax. Dude, look, if you resist, it's going to be a problem. Stop resisting and you're going to be a problem. Just relax.
What is I'm under arrest for?
No, you're going to have to do it.
No, I'm gonna.
Just relax, dude.
What's he do? What did he do?
What did I do?
He has panhandling and he's been having people buy shit for him over in the
What did I do?
Walgreens.
Relax,
Just
dude.
try to resist.
Relax. Relax. Hold on. Relax.
But this shit is tight.
Buy stuff for him? Why did you gotta get this far?
Here. Relax, dude.
Hey,
resist, you're going to...
Calm down,
All right, watch out, bro.
Hey, no.
All right, watch out. Let me go.
We're not letting you, bud. Calm down.
He's notorious for being around here, trespassing on the properties.
Hey, what is your...
I've been doing nothing.
Hey, bud, hey. Hey. You alright?
Either
He was chasing me all over there.
to be
Carnival.
back to his parents, something.
No, you been chasing me, bro. You know that's a goddamn
what's your
lie.
name? How old are you?
Man, what the fuck? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Hey.
He doesn't, what do you mean if you know, call his parents, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do this.
What's your name?
You can't.
Hey,
You can't do this. Okay, you need to let go of me.
What's your name and your badge number?
Let me go. Let me go.
No,
I got it.
What's your name and your badge? Yeah, go get him. You can't do this.
Go on,
You don't have
that.
Hey. Stop. Hey. Look.
I don't care. Let me go.
This to a minor.
Let me go.
In the back of the car.
Remember, you
No,
gotta
you're
do
not.
this to a minor.
I ain't do nothing to you.
Remember that. You guys
I
are
ain't do
doing this
nothing
to
to
a
you.
minor.
Not helping the situation.
It doesn't matter. You guys are doing this to a little ass
I don't
kid.
care.
His parents should
Charles,
be here.
21. Can we go one more?
You shouldn't be touching on him like
Listen
that.
to my parents should be here. What is you doing? What is you doing?
Dude, that's fucking it. You just spit on me.
That's it? Yeah, I spit on your bitch. How you like that shit?
Hey, watch out. Watch out. Don't be choking him like that. What are you doing?
We're not choking him.
Put your hands off his neck, bro. What are you doing?
Stop kicking.
Stop.
Put your hands off his neck. You can't be doing that shit.
Get back, sir.
Yo,
Back
don't
up.
touch me. Don't touch me.
Back up.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I will arrest you for...
Don't touch me. For what? For what?
We're in my seat,
For
dude.
what? For what? What
Back
can
up.
you arrest me for? For what? What can you arrest me for?
I don't care. I don't want your bitch ass. Get her, bitch. Do something.
You're not a cop.
Fuck.
I'm asking you what to report from this.
I'm not.
Come on, calm down. Get him on the ground.
Fucking racist ass bitch.
21, start my other unit code, please.
I know.
Police brutality, bitch.
This is how they have
You ain't got no right to be doing this shit. You ain't got no right. No rights. No rights. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What is you doing?
Spit on me. Okay.
Yeah, I spit on your bitch ass. You know why? Cause
Hey. You need to calm down, dude.
No, I don't get to calm
down, okay? You have a spit mask, dude?
Yeah, I spit on you.
Oh, I know you.
Yeah, I spit on your punk ass. Mouth.
How old is he? Yeah, he is just a little terrorizer.
Isaiah.
Look at that. He spit on me like 3 times in the face.
Yes,
On me, in the face, so.
In your face, bitch.
That escalated. I did not need to go this way.
Oh,
Alright, we need to get him in the car.
I'll spit on your bitch ass too.
So he's kicking his feet.
Alright, let me up, bro.
We max return child.
Huh?
We max return child.
Just hold on.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just slow down.
I know. I'm hurting right now.
I can't fucking breathe, bro.
Alright. Hey,
I can't breathe.
turn him over.
I can't breathe.
There you go.
Alright, let me get up, bro.
No.
Hold on. You're not getting up yet.
Stay on the fucking floor. Bro, take this bag off my head. Take this bag off my head.
Sit up. Sit up.
Take this bag off my head.
Hey, if I sit you up, are you gonna kick me?
Take this bag off my head.
I cannot. You're spitting at me, bud.
That's all. Oh, take this bag off my head.
Back them up.
Yo.
Hey, I'm staying right here, bud. Stand right here.
Get this bag off my head.
We're not removing it.
Spit, right?
We tried to. We kept
I'm
picking
not
it.
gonna spit.
I'll spit my face.
Did you remove the bag? He said he ain't gonna spit, baby.
You want to help?
Tonight, a police department is taking some heat because of how the arrest of a 12-year-old boy near a neighborhood carnival went down. Reporter Steve Large shows us the video.
Cell phone video captures a 12-year-old boy detained by Sacramento police, calling for mom. Moments later, as the 12-year-old is walked toward a squad car, video appears to show an officer wiping her face. The officers then put the 12-year-old on his stomach, handcuffed, while another officer takes out a spit mask and places it over his head.
It's just every parent's nightmare.
It's that spit mask that's become a focus of the 12-year-old's family. Latoya Downs is the 12-year-old's mother and says officers' treatment of her son was degrading.
Degrading. He was angry. He didn't know why it was on him. It was degrading at that point, and he was scared. He didn't know. He didn't know what to expect.
What we do know is that the subject spit on the face of our officer.
Sacramento police spokesperson Vance Chandler says the police department is reviewing how officers handled the arrest and that using a spit mask, this mesh netting material, is standard operating policy.
What about the fact that he was 12 years old? Does the age play a factor in determining whether or not that action is taken by an officer?
Well, all that plays a factor. You know, all the circumstances that they faced during this incident, all of those play a factor.
The incident comes as the Sacramento police overhaul force-related policies within the department following the Stephon Clark shooting. Attorney Mark T. Harris, who works for the Ben Crump law firm handling the Clark case, is representing the 12-year-old's family.
I've never heard a situation where a 12-year-old child had a bag placed over his head. I don't care what they call it, a spit propulsion repulsing device. They can call it whatever they want. A bag is a bag is a bag.
A family asking police to apologize. So far, the police department says their officers were simply following procedures. The family says this all started when the 12-year-old was asked to put something in a family friend's car, and a private security guard thought he was acting suspiciously. The family has hired an attorney. That attorney says he's still gathering information.
Maybe we need a modern-day Charles Dickens to write the story of these young fellas on the streets, growing old before their time, turning felonious before their time.
Please, sir. I want some more.
What?
Please, sir. I want some more.
As sympathetic as Dickens was to the plight of the criminal underclass, I still have to think that on some level, had Charles Dickens seen the goings-on in this Sacramento grocery store and parking lot, even he would have warned us about making the black kids angry.
Don't make the black kids angry.